Wake up, Asheville. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your local midweek newscast for Wednesday, June 24th. Buncombe County could lose about $2.1 million in public utility tax revenue under a state property appraisal moratorium set to take effect July 1st. Senate Bill 889 would pause new property appraisals and revert to older values through 2027. A state report estimates the change would reduce taxable values for utility-owned property, cutting revenue statewide by $10 million. Buncombe County projections show about $1.8 million of the loss would hit the county, with nearly $300,000 affecting municipalities. Officials say they may have to consider budget changes if the measure moves forward. Read more in the Citizen Times. State lawmakers are considering whether to exempt Buncombe County from North Carolina's new home valuation freeze. Governor Stein signed a law June 19th freezing property valuations at last year's levels to help limit tax bills. But Senate Bill 474 would remove Buncombe and other Helene-impacted counties from that freeze. State Senator Julie Mayfield says there's strong support for an exemption, though she notes, quote, even if this doesn't pass, there probably won't be a tax break. Read more at WLOS. Asheville hasn't picked a site for a fourth water treatment plant, but city officials say it would likely be in the western or slightly northern part of the system, drawing from the French Broad River. Water Resources spokesperson Clay Chandler says a specific location hasn't been identified publicly, though the area that they are considering, quote, fits the bill. The city hopes to select a site within the next decade. After that, permitting, design, and construction could take 7+ years. Chandler says the cost today would be in the tens of millions and likely higher over time. Read more in the Asheville Watchdog. Tourism leaders say Western North Carolina is still working to overcome lingering misconceptions after Helene, even as recovery shows progress. At a Grow NC meeting, Visit North Carolina's Marlise Taylor said early research found the storm significantly changed people's likelihood to visit, driven in part by heavy national coverage. North Carolina's share of domestic travel slipped from 5th to 7th place last year, and vacation rentals remain about 6% below pre-storm levels. Still, current bookings are up about 14% from last year. State Senator Kevin Corbin says outdated images continue to shape perceptions. Read more at WLOS. And flights into Asheville are expected to spike during the 4th of July travel rush. A new analysis from Luxury Link ranks the Asheville Metro 6th out of 72 mid-sized metros for holiday travel demand. Arriving flights here increased 34% during Independence Day week compared to the rest of the year. That's more than twice the average increase seen nationally. That surge also brings disruptions. Cancellations in the Asheville Metro jump 137%, and flights delayed more than 3 hours rise nearly 20%. You can read more in the Mountain Express. If you've made Wake Up Asheville part of your local news diet, I would really love it if you helped our show by doing 2 things. First, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and please say a couple lovely things about the show. And second, please share Wake Up Asheville with friends and family. They'll love you for it. Till next time, I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for waking up to Wake Up Asheville.